Let's start early. Hello, welcome to my meditation. I've committed to meditating every day for my well-being, personally, because my work is a meditation, but if I don't do it for myself as well, I miss out personally. And so this is it. But I decided to do it live here on my channel to invite you to commit to meditating regularly as well. So if you'd like to join me, that would be great. Whether you are here live with me or watching the replay, it does help to meditate together. It makes it easier. There's a power to it. So this is a self-love meditation. We are practicing loving and accepting ourselves, our human condition, the distractions, just all of it, just being present with all of it. Feelings that come up, thoughts that come up, practicing non-judgment of ourselves, of the distractions, of all of it. And so let's do it. So we're going to start off by calming the nervous system down, because when we do that, it makes it easier to meditate. So we'll start with some deep breaths if you want to join me. Oh, and by the way, I'll be doing this for half an hour, about 30 minutes. And straight afterwards, I'll be doing a members only live show where I'll be doing readings for the members. If you want to join in with that, there's a join button down there. So let's take some deep breaths to start. Breathing in. And then out. A deep breath in again. And releasing it out. Another deep breath in. And letting it go. Now let's move our focused attention, our consciousness around our body to find any areas of tightness or holding that we might be doing and to let that go. And so we'll be releasing the nervous system even more by doing this. So we'll start in the left toes, moving up the arch of the foot on the left foot, into the heel and the ankle, up the calf to the knee, from the knee up the upper leg to the hip, feeling the femur bone in the hip socket relax. There's no need to hold onto that hip. Moving around the back to the glute, feeling whatever the glute is on, whether you're sitting or laying down, feeling whatever it's resting on and allowing that muscle to just relax and melt and be supported by whatever it's on. Moving across to the right hip now, feeling the femur within the hip socket and relaxing that. And then to the back to the glute, feeling again what it's resting on, feeling that point of contact and then allowing it to be supported by that, so that muscle just relaxing, being supported. So moving from the right hip down the thigh to the right knee, the right knee down the calf to the ankle and the heel, down the arch of the foot to the toes. And let's move into the left fingers now. From there into the palm of the left hand, up the thumb and down the thumb again and into the wrist. From the left wrist, up all those little muscles of the forearm to the elbow. And then from the elbow up the bicep and tricep to the shoulder. Feeling that left shoulder relaxing away from the ear. Moving across the back of the shoulders to the right shoulder now. Again, feeling that one relax and move down away from the ear. From the right shoulder down the bicep and tricep to the elbow. From the elbow on the right side, down all of those little muscles of the forearm to the wrist. From the wrist we'll go up the thumb and down the thumb and then into the palm of the hand and out through the fingers of the right hand. We'll take a deep breath in now to the belly. Expand your belly out as far as it can go. And then relaxing the belly as you release that breath. Second breath, this time into the upper chest and the upper back. Make yourself as big as possible. And then releasing and relaxing it all as you let that air go. Moving into the spine now, we'll start at the bottom and then move on up. Stretch your spine out, make yourself taller. And as we come up the spine, reaching the neck, let's move our right ear to our right shoulder. Just giving the neck a bit of a stretch to relax it. And then the left ear to the left shoulder. Looking over our right shoulder. And then over the left shoulder. Back to neutral, let's look down to our belly button. Then up to the clouds. Bringing the head to rest in a position where it's balanced so that the neck can relax. Now moving into the jaw, you might like to open your mouth wide to release the jaw, waggle your jaw side to side. Might click like mine. And then closing the jaw again, resting the tongue on the top of the mouth, the roof of the mouth, gently. Moving up through the cheeks, relaxing those cheeks and into the eyes now, feeling the eyeballs resting back and down into the eye sockets. Up to the eyebrows, moving them slightly apart and down. Relaxing the forehead muscles. And then into the scalp, feeling the whole of the scalp relax and feeling your ears move down just a fraction towards your shoulders. Now let's move our focus into our third eye, which is a point between the eyebrows but slightly up from there. And we'll keep our focus here for the meditation. As distractions come along, and they will because we're human beings and it's okay to be a human being, we don't want to fight that. Just name the distractions, whether they are sounds outside of yourself, sounds inside of yourself, sensations in your body, your subconscious mind telling you what you should be doing instead of meditating, what you need to do later, memories, what happened before. It's listening to the subconscious mind and then bringing yourself back to that third eye focus. So we're accepting these distractions and noticing them, just being curious about them. And trying to remain present while we watch these distractions come and go. If you do find that you have wandered off with your subconscious mind and started thinking about things, when you wake up from that state, just bring yourself back to the third eye focus. Just gently, you don't want to beat yourself up about it. It's completely natural. Meditation is about exercising bringing ourselves back to consciousness. There's no bad meditation. As we practice accepting the distractions of our subconscious mind and noises and sensations in the body, being okay with that, and being conscious about it, we are practicing self-love. It's the same thing. Accepting ourselves just as we are, however we feel, whatever we've done, whatever we're thinking, whatever we're experiencing, it's all okay. If you do find you get into a deep state in this meditation, you might start hearing the superconscious mind. That's the mind receives thoughts, ideas, inspiration from Source, your higher self, your guides, whatever you want to call it, Spirit. This is quite different than the subconscious mind. It has a positive bias. We only hear it when we're in a deep meditative state or falling asleep, or our mind is clear because we're focused on a simple task that we're doing. So it's quite different than the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is negatively focused, and it's noisier when we are more distracted, when we're not in a deep, very present state. So just try to notice the nuanced differences between the two. It's good to be able to listen to the subconscious mind, just as you'd listen to a child who's scared. Just settle it down, you listen to it and you say, it's okay, I'm all good. You don't need to warn me about that. And if we do accept the subconscious mind and notice it and be able to recognize it and its fearful stance on everything, we can take more conscious control of our lives. Let our consciousness override that, say, it's okay, no need to fear, I'll be okay, I've got this. Being interested and curious about why we feel what we feel, why we think what we think. Every part of us has its place, even the parts of us that feel negative to us and the things that we don't want to experience. It has its reasons for being a part of us. And if we can accept it, life gets so much easier. Accepting ourselves just as we are, whatever our experience is. Because anything else is fighting the whole universe. And you don't want to do that. We're not trying to reach any particular state in meditation. We're not trying to clear the mind. We're not trying to reach a certain feeling of bliss or gratitude. We're not trying to do anything. We're just remaining present and curious of what is, what's going on inside of us. Some of you might be feeling a rushing kind of a feeling, like you want to get things done really fast. It's a kind of anxiety. Meditation allows us to slow right down and notice that. What's driving that? What's driving that feeling to want to speed up and get things done, get things finished and go fast? Where do you feel it in the body? Or is it just in the subconscious mind? Does it exist at all? Can you find the source of it when you go looking for it inside of yourself? Sometimes when we allow ourselves to feel feelings and focus on it, there's nothing behind it. The source of it might have been 10 years ago. We go looking for where it's began and it's not even there anymore. Nothing to do, nowhere to go, nothing to fix. Just allowing ourselves to be. Is it good enough to experience what you're experiencing right now? Are you good enough as you are with whatever's going on within you right now? it be good enough, what you're experiencing right now? And can you be good enough, just as you are? Whatever you're experiencing in life right now, is it okay? Can it be okay? Everything changes. You might want it to change, but where you're at right now, can it be okay with you? Everything changes all the time. Everything runs in cycles. Nothing stays the same. The good times, they don't last, and the bad times, they don't last. Can we be okay about those cycles, no matter which part of the cycle we're in? Just got a message for those of you that are struggling with sleep, or you're waking up in the night. You can do this exact same process. Because sometimes it's hard for us to get to sleep or get back to sleep when we're fighting it, or when it's not okay to be awake. And if we just accept it instead, it's okay for us to be awake. We'll fall back to sleep really easily. It's the fight that makes life difficult. And it's acceptance that makes things easy. I'm not talking about making no changes in your life, because our emotional guidance system, it does give us guidance. We've got to listen to it. If an experience is painful for you, you might want to look at making some changes there. So we're not numbing out, we're feeling our feelings and we're responding to it. But the whole process of that, being okay with the whole process of that, of feeling feelings, of thinking things. That's what we're trying to do here, is accept the human condition. Because from a place of peace and self-love and acceptance, the changes that we can make in our life is so much easier. We tend to make the wrong decisions from the fight and non-acceptance. We tend to make decisions from that place that make things worse for us. So in meditation we can get used to practicing that peace with ourselves and acceptance of ourselves. And the more we do it, the more we can carry it into our daily lives and feel it at any time throughout the day, or if we wake up at night, if we can't get to sleep at night, whatever's going on, we can feel this sense of acceptance and peace. And then from that place, take clear action to make the changes that we want to make to our lives. So that's where I'm going to come out of the meditation. Feel free to carry on if you would like to. Thank you for meditating with me. If you'd like to come along to the members only live that I'm going to be starting in 2 minutes, you can find that join button below. If you can't see it, change your browser or device. Thank you for meditating with me. Let's do it again tomorrow. Maybe. I might not be here tomorrow. We'll see.